Hey guys, John at Fix a Fence. Thought I'd come to you today on a beautiful day here in Portland, Oregon, with a short video on the new book that I wrote. I told you in another video that I wrote another book. I had that one book, Fence Your Way to a Beautiful Property. Well, it wasn't the best book because it was it was an AI written book. Well, you know what? Most things are AI these days anyway. But yeah, a lot of things got to come from the heart and the head. But you know what? I used my heart and my head when I got that program. But this is a little small book. It's not that thick, real small. It's got some tips in here. It's got a bunch of words. Anyway, versatility, the residential gardens, plans for the gates, you know, this and that, safety tips. But basically, it's a chain link fence guidebook, and it's got a table of contents in here. Check this out. Okay, so why build your own fence? Okay, we'll cover that. How this guide will help you. Okay, obviously you don't need any help because you're already watching all my videos anyway. So, but gotta have a product, right? That's what they say. The gurus say you got to have a product. So I got a product now. I got two of them, but got the other one. I said, you know what? Threw that one away. I got this one here. What difference does it make, right? At least I'm getting out here and doing it. Something getting it done. Somebody's got to do it. Anyway, setting fence posts, types of fence posts, marking your fence locations, the width, setting posts in concrete, not concrete. What's the top rail, tools and materials needed, you know, stuff like that. So, but anyway, you can go to Amazon, you can find it online. You can read it. I put a bunch of books up there for free too. So, but it's just another avenue of approach to have a little bit extra, couple of dollars coming in, you know, a few cents here and there, you know, like I need any more, because not like I got but about 2 cents up here. Maybe more, I don't know. But hey, if you haven't got your fence news yet, this is a free thing. You can sign up for fence news and get this sent to your house for free, or your office for free. So anyway, this is July 2026 issue. It's all about high security, and God knows we need some high security in these days, huh? I was talking about high security. I was at this one estimate the other day, and it's for some antique. They're an antique auction shop, and here in Portland, and they have a little damage. Some people cutting the barb or the chain link, getting in, and other little things like that. That Fix a Fence showed up. Stuff. It was just little stuff that I just gave him some advice. The guy looked like he was pretty handy, so I know he could get it done himself. But anyway, talking about high security, have you guys ever seen those those they're the motion detected pepper ball guns, right? Have you seen those guys on anyway? So I always, whenever I'm up these buildings, these commercial buildings, they're having problems with transients and people, thieves like that, I always tell them about the pepper ball guns. And the customers always laugh, and I love it. But who knows? All right, it's non-lethal. We can do it. Paintball, pepper ball guns, motion detected. Put it up on the wall, you know. But bottom line is, I tell these guys, I've worked with the homeless before, so I know. I've talked to them. I understand. They say, if you can't see me, I'm good to go. And so, with that being said, some of these people, they have, like so much plants and debris that's covering up the areas where these guys can get in at, and that's what's going on here. And so I told him, I said, man, you got to even put some lights up there. You got to do something, or open it up so that way it can be seen. Or just put the pepper ball gun up. Anyway, but high security, talking about high security, all right? I don't know what we do with high security, but like I said, hey, if you haven't signed up to the Fence News, go ahead. It's a free thing, man. www.fencenews.com. Check it out. There's lots of information in here. God, goodness gracious, probably more ads than information, I'll tell you what, because these ads are just huge, and I can imagine how much money these guys are making off these ads. That's probably why it's free. But it says there's still time to make your 2026 a star-spangled year. That's what it says right there. Okay. Yeah. But so anyway, there's I'll just read you a little bit here. It says, obviously we should be looking forward to it, because even though there are a lot of challenges facing the fence industry in the second half of this year, there are also a lot of opportunities for the industry too. That's right. Like, that's where the pepper ball guns come in. Anyway, hey, John at Fix Your Fence, I just wanted to come to you with a short video about my book. You know, go to Amazon, pick up my book. Anyway, so if not, no big deal. I really don't care. One day at a time. Not like I'm going to make $1 million off it, but my goodness, wouldn't that be great? I had 1 million people buy that book. Wow. I don't think I'd have to work again, do you? But well, that's what they say. You got to have a product, and I have a product now, but may not be the best product out there, but it's a product, and I just showed you. Who knows? I might get another one out there. I got a bunch of ebooks. I give them out for free a lot. Maybe I just said that, repeating myself again, but that's all I do. My mouth works better than my knees nowadays. Man. But anyway, yeah, there you go. The book and the fence news, okay? Get signed up if you haven't got one. And if not, hey, you know, I'll make some more videos if you want me to, read more stuff. That's all I need to do is just read. Maybe I need to do more than that. Yeah. But let's see, what else I got that I could tell you guys about. Well, my grandson, I'm working at transferring ownership to my grandson. And we yeah, pretty crazy. We were looking for a piece of property so we can put this little fence company on, take it off this 40 by 80 lot that I got here. I've got my house on and everything, and I'm just storing all this stuff, but looking for a piece of property that we could do. But man, there's one thing after another. It's not an easy thing to do. I got this property. It was like a handshake. My goodness, you know, the guy took me off the street and gave me the house, basically. But nowadays, it's like, man, they want more than your right arm, right leg, left leg, and both the things in between, you know. And man, we were almost there. We were just off by a little bit of a debt to income ratio. Both him and me were doing this together, and we were just off of the debt to income ratio. And then at the last minute, the lady says, you know what, you're going to have to get a P&L, profit loss statement, you know, for the last 4 months, and I'll be able to tell you from there. Well, so apparently the fence company hasn't been doing very well for the last 4 months. Well, actually what it was is I got to pay $500 a month taxes or something like that. I owe someone from federal company. You know, that's what they do. They just get tax, you know. So, but anyway, so long story short, well, okay, short story long. Anyway, so yeah, the debt to income ratio within that 4 month range, it cost me $1,000 to get this P&L statement from my CPA. And then anyway, so $1,000, right? 4 months, and now they're telling me my debt to income ratio, along with my grandson, right, was too high. So so we got screwed out of that. So it was a nice piece of property too, you know, a nice little house. Property was really nice, you know. It had a but anyway, so now we just gonna have to wait another year or something until we get things straightened out, you know. But who knows? Next year I probably may end up owing more taxes. Well, you know, it never ends, right? We're up to what, 37% nowadays? Oh, but anyway, yeah. So there's my dilemma. We're trying to get this fence company to grow, but you know, it takes an arm and a leg, 2 assholes, and whatever else they want out of you. Then it's never enough. It's never enough. They always want more. But anyway, so yeah, if you could help me out, buy them books, you know, then maybe I could buy a piece of property for my grandson to grow this fence company on. But yeah, the way it's looking, I'm just keep paying taxes and keep paying taxes and taxes and taxes, and you know, and then well, you know, and same thing with the video, you know, the YouTube channel. I don't do that enough. The content, I need to get more content out there, and it's not easy coming up with this content, you know, with this little feeble brain of mine. But I'm thinking of it. I'm working at it, and I want to thank you guys for subscribing to this channel, and you know, and liking it, but you know, and then commenting too. You know, it's kind of nice to know that people are actually listening to this goofy stuff that I talk about. You know, but anyway, so yeah, you know, I'm just having fun with it. You know, why not, right? It's not like I'm putting politics out there, because there's enough of that going on. My goodness, every time I turn on the YouTube, there's this, that, and the other thing about this and that and the other thing, and you know what I'm talking about. But I don't want to get into that, because this is a fence channel, and I'm here to talk about my book. So if you guys would go be so kind and go to Amazon and buy that book, you know, they say a closed mouth's never fed, right? And another thing in the Bible says, ask and you shall receive, right? Knock and the door be open. Seek and you'll find. So yeah, I'm asking, you know, hey, you know, right? Who knows? Maybe I'm making enough to tear the back of this house off and build out a little bit, and you know, rebuild this thing. 1911 house of mine. Yeah, well, you know, they're dreams, right? Dreams are cheap, right? But like I said, a closed mouth's never fed. So, you know, if you find it in your heart to, you know, go to Amazon and purchase one of these little books of mine, that'd be greatly appreciated. Or if you just, you know, continue to watching these videos that I put out, right? And that'd be greatly appreciated too. You know, I've probably got over 200 videos out here on YouTube land, you know, ever since I started back in when they started, that was about 10 years ago, wasn't it? You know, something like that, a little bit more, maybe 15, I don't know. But I know that back in 2010 is about when I started, so 15, 16 years. Goodness gracious, it's been a long time, man. Out in this, but anyway. You guys, thanks a lot. I appreciate you guys, you know, going along for the ride with me here. This YouTube channel called Fix a Fence LLC, Fences, Family, and Fun. And yeah, it's been nice to watch it grow. Stumble, fall, get back up, stumble, fall, get back up, do it again, right? And again. That's what we do, because we're resilient people, right? So anyway, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for viewing these channels, and thanks for your comments and your concerns. You know, it humbles me that this fence channel's done what it's done for these people, for you guys out there. You know, just watching it, and even if it's been stupid, you know, like one guy where I did the I bought those fence repairs, you know, the post repair things or whatever, right, off of Amazon, and I used it on this one job because, well, these posts were on a brick or the concrete wall, okay, and they were on a concrete wall, and they were already swaying. So I put these things in there, and I screwed them on there, right, the best I could do, and it took them all the way down as far as I could go to the concrete wall, okay. And that comment there, that guy was saying, well, I didn't even pound them down in the ground far enough. What am I doing a review video if I'm not doing the job properly? Well, you know, I did the job properly. I did. You know, I had my guys do it. I'm the employer, right? They're my employees. They did it. They did a good job. They screwed everything in there, pounded them down there, and it's that brick wall. That brick wall, if you look at it again on that wooden video, go back and check it out, right? There's that brick wall that wouldn't allow those little post savers to go down any further than they did, all right? There's your explanation. Thanks for viewing. I appreciate it, man. But hey, you know what? That's the way it is. You know, sometimes I hire these new guys, man, and they think they know what they're doing, and they question my intelligence. And you know, I just kind of laugh at them sometimes, because I let them just screw up right in front of me. Let them screw up. And it's like, yeah, why are you questioning my intelligence? I've been doing this for over 30 years, for heaven's sakes. And you're coming on here, you got less than 6 months, and you're telling me what to do? Telling me how it's done? Anyway, you guys keep smiling. Have a great day. I hope all your dreams and aspirations on the fence line come true. Because why? Fencers are outstanding. We are outstanding in a field of excellence. Don't ever forget that. John at Fix a Fence, out.